Alright, YouTube, it is the Bad Nerd, and I am back with another episode of Bad Nerd Reviews, and I'm continuing my Invincible reviews with Invincible Season 2. So, it stars regulars Steven Yeun, Sandra Oh, and J.K. Simmons, with its variety of all-star casts that include, Clancy Brown, Seth Rogen, Sazi Beats, you name it. So, um, taking place months after the events of the previous season, Mark Grayson is attempting to regain his life after being betrayed by Omni-Man whilst simultaneously dealing with the pro the repercussions of the aftermath and attempting not to end up like his father. Also, Mark contends with a new threat, Angstrom Levy, an interdimensional traveler with a personal vendetta against him. So that's the essential story there. What did I like about this one? Well, it continued the violence, and it continued the drama, continued the light humor and the comedy. One episode actually takes its time to focus on Alan the Alien, which I did like. It was also in another episode where he's at Comic Con and they mention all the cheap maneuvers they do on animation to save money, which they actually ended up doing in that moment when they were describing it. Yeah. I also like the introduction of new characters and old characters, characters that we're familiar with in the comics, and we also see that Omni-Man wants to try and make amends for his actions in the previous season. We also see Mark balancing his life as a college kid and his relationship with Amber and his friendship with William, as he also, tries to deal with crime fighting and be invincible, but it all proves a lot challenging for him. And of course, there are 8 episodes in this one, and the episodes go by, let's see, episode names. So, yeah, we get 8 episodes again in this season. We also see, some, yeah, here we go. Yeah, episodes Invincible, Adam Eve, lessons from your next life. In about 6 hours, I lose my virginity to a fish. Where he goes to Atlantis. A massive this machine, this machination or whatever. It's been a while. It must come as a shock. It's not that simple. I'm not going to answer anywhere. And the last one, I thought you were stronger. In this as well, the invasion of the, his dad's kind, Omni-Man. What is he called? That's it. But yeah, the Viltrumites still plan to conquer Earth, and Mark isn't gonna let that happen. We see a lot of brutal fights go on in this, a lot of gore, which we haven't seen before. Well, we have seen, but more in this season. We also see the Guardians of the Globe, them face hard challenges, and we even see just, like I say, good animation, and all plays upon the multiverse thing, as we see Levy with his interdimensional portals and travels and stuff, exploring various realities where Mark is evil and he goes through with the plans on his dad and is evil. We see this in various scenarios. We even see the return of the big blue bulky guys that are one's a clone, and they're in it briefly, and we see just basically a continuation of the first season. And basically, for me, I just went straight in there and watched season 2, and I couldn't stop watching. I binged the whole thing, so now I'm halfway through it. So I got 2 more seasons to go. I got season 3 and 4 to watch, and then I'm all caught up with the show. And as I said, I have enjoyed it, and it's been, you know, a fun season, and I look forward to checking out season 3. Is it better than season 1 or as good or not as good? I'd say it's equally as good as season 1, but of course, Mark is dealing with a lot this time with his life and stuff, and that's what we see in this season. But yeah, still based on the comics from Robert Kirkman and the gang, and yeah, great vocal acting, and we get reoccurring stars and guest stars in this, and some funny, humorous moments, but doesn't tone down anything on the brutality. So, ratings, what am I gonna rate this one? You know what? It was still a decent watch. I'll give it, 4.5 batarangs out of 5. 4.5 batarangs out of 5. It did have its few moments of weakness, but all in all was good. So there you go. There is my review on Invincible Season 2. Have you seen it? Let me know what you think down below in the comments. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share with your friends, and feel free to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and to hit that notification bell. I have been the Bat Nerd, and this has been Bat Nerd Reviews. So until next time, Bat Nerd out.